Hi, I'm Kim Denise, and I'm going to show you how to personalize your Windows 7 desktop. Computing is no fun, Nelly, and it's time that you took control. And something as simple as learning how to personalize your desktop. With Windows 7, you get a choice of various photos that will transition just quietly in the time that you tell it to, so that you get a different outlook of your computer, and it just makes it feel a lot more like yours. And it's also about you gaining control. So how do we go about doing it? Well, you're looking at your desktop and you're thinking, well, mine's got more icons than hers. I turned mine off because I have millions and I didn't want to just detract from what we were doing. So let's pretend I've got a couple of icons going on up there. But all you need to do is just find a place on your desktop that doesn't have an icon. So we're not going to accidentally click on it. And when you do that, I want you to go to the magic right click. This is my favorite thing to do because an options menu will come up. And this options menu is saying, well, how do you want to view your desktop? How do you want to sort your icons? I want to refresh it. I want to undo the last action, and mine was delete. But it keep on coming down, so we're not getting distracted. And the very last one, typical, is personalize. And just left click on personalize. And up it comes. Now, it is a shortcut to getting into your control panel and the personalization. Now in here, I have a couple of themes that I've already created for myself. One was about blue water because I'm a bit of an ocean girl, and the other one I just called Kim because it was my favorite. Now under here, you have aero themes. Now these are themes that were created by Windows 7 especially for you. Now just choose one and pick one. If you to do so, you just click on it, and I'm going to choose landscapes. Ta-da! I like that. Ta-da! Now, your computer's thinking about it. Mine's thinking about changing from what it was to what it's now become. Now, I'm just going to restore this down, and you can see in the background that I have this beautiful landscape come up. How about I just minimize that and get it out of the way? Now, that's very beautiful, and I'm really happy with that. Now, watch what I'm doing. I'm coming down to my taskbar, and I'm going to maximize this up again. Restore up. Oops. Click happy. There it is. So that I can come back to where I was. Now, I've chosen landscapes, and there's some beautiful photos in there. Now let's have a look, because I may not like some and I might want to add some. So let's come on down and see desktop background. Now when you mouse over that text, it becomes a link. And you know that because your cursor turns into a little hand, your pointer. So let's just click, left click. Now, here you are, you're in choose your desktop background. Click a picture to make it your desktop background, or select more than one to create a slideshow. Now, in the location, you have your Windows Desktop Backgrounds folder. Here, if you mouse over it, do you see that a little tiny checkbox is there? So if I say, oh, I kind of like that, that's interesting, I'm going to tick that. I've just added it to my slideshow. So come down to, I'm an Australian, I like Australian landscape. I'll tick that one. That one looks like it's fireworks over Sydney Harbour. This one looks like a very peaceful tropical rainforest. Here's another Sydney Harbour by the looks of it. And I'll tick that one, but that one doesn't really thrill me all that much. Yeah. Now if I come down a little bit and I look and I think, oh, these are the ones that I've got, they're all ticked. They were all the landscape ones that were chosen for me. But I look at this and I think, oh, that's a bit bland, doesn't do much for me. I tick to unclick it. See that? Now it's blank. It's unchecked. I don't want that one. Right. Come down and I go, oh, that's pretty. I'll tick that. Oh, that's pretty. I'll tick that. And that one's pretty, and I'll tick that. Are there any more? I've come over to my scroll bar and I'm just scrolling down. Oh, there's more. Let me look. Oh, that one's kind of pretty. I'll tick that. Oh, that one's kind of pretty. I'll take that. You can have as many as you like. Now, underneath this, don't worry about picture positions so much. We're going to fill up our whole desktop. Change every picture. Now, this one's going to change it every 30 minutes. What I'm going to do, just for the point of exercise, is I'm going to change it to every 10 seconds. Now, if you had it on every 10 seconds all the time, I think it's going to send you a little bit spare. It's just too much, too fast. But I'm going to talk and you're going to watch what happens and you can see it changing. So I'm going to save my changes there. Lovely. And it's called Unsaved Theme. Now I'm just minimizing this down so you can see. So every 10 seconds, the photos that I chose, it's going to transition into this beautiful slideshow that will change all the time. And you get this lovely, oh, isn't that nice? But as you can see, every 10 seconds, I think that would send you a little bit silly. So, how do I change that? How do I go back? You guessed it. Right-click on the desktop, come back down to Personalization. Maximize it up if it's not already. And it's Unsaved Theme. I'm going to go back to Desktop Background. And here it is on 10 seconds. Click on that little down arrow and I'm going to change it to every 10 minutes and save changes. See, it's still Unsaved Theme. Now when I am satisfied with that, I will save it, but I want to go back one more time and show you something else. Let's double click to open it again. Oh no, I don't, so sorry. Desktop background. See, the best of us make the booze, but you learn by making mistakes. Now what I want to do is show you this, shuffle, because some of us are that smart we actually memorize things after a while and it becomes a little bit mundane. If I click on shuffle, they won't come up and transition in the same order all the time. So it'll be a nice little surprise. Yeah. Now, we've done that. We're going to save changes. Lovely. But there's another option. There's sounds. Let's click on sounds. Look at that. Here we have landscape. It says landscape modified, probably because I've chosen different photos out of landscape. And let's come down and change it to something else. I don't know. Sonata. Do you want to save the previous theme? Let's say no. It will change it to Sonata. Now, can I can't. No, it's not going to let me test it. Then I'll just click apply and then OK. But I'm still unsaved. I haven't saved my theme because I haven't finished. Because over here we have a screensaver. We click on seeing screensaver, none. Now, let's come down here. I can 3D text something. Yeah. So at the moment it's going to do Windows 7 at me. I can click on settings and I can change that text and I can say hello gorgeous, because I'm me. I can say stuff like that and it will change to hello gorgeous. I think that would be nice to come back to. I can also change it to, well, let's not go blank because we're into fun, bubbles, and little bubbles will start to float across my screen. This is when screensavers, when you leave your computer idle. Yeah. Now it may interfere with your desktop background changing. I don't know. I'll have to Google that. You can go to Google Photos. You can have Mystify. You can have photos that come up. Ribbons. Click on ribbons and I'll show you. But yeah. Late at night. I work late at night. No. I'm going to go back to Hello Gorgeous because I think that's kind of cool. Yeah. I can click preview and it will show me what it will look like. So cool. And apply. and OK. Now I'm really happy with my theme. See, it's blue and it's still saying unsaved theme. I'm going to save theme and I'm going to name it, I'll just name it Kim 2 because I have already had a Kim, and save. Lovely. Now, because it's blue, it's the one that's active. And now all I need to do is X to close. So every 10 minutes, my photos will change. If I leave my computer alone and go and make a cup of coffee or get myself a glass of bubbles, then it will come up with my hello gorgeous. And all I'll need to do is wiggle my mouse and it will start up again. So there it is. You have just taken back control from your computer and you have learned how to make it essentially yours. And you can go back and you can delete themes if you want to. You can make more themes. You can change the theme that you already have. This is fun, guys, and it's also doing you the world of good as far as gaining your confidence. Because if you make a mistake and you don't like your theme, just right-click, personalize, go back and find one of the Windows ones and just click on that, ta-da, and it's done. Just thinking about it, let it think, and X to close. And ta-da, we're just back to one that actually works. So you can't break it. There's no breaking it. It's fine. And you've done so incredibly well. Very proud of you. Well done. And see, it's easy when you know how.